Jays Buzz. Here with you today we have Frew
Drew and Gru.
Yep, so here with you after the 4-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays and the first 2 games of the Houston Astros series, where it has been very dramatic, to say the least.
Yeah.
So first order of business, that Rays series, I think we should start off with.
Yep.
What'd you guys think?
I think their first game was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They're
on and off. Like, it was 8-2, 8-2, 8-2, I'm pretty sure. I feel like they just need to keep consistency. Because, I know we're talking about the Rays, but last night, not very consistent at all compared to what they're doing, as they got a no-hitter. So, that's one thing that the Blue Jays don't have.
And then what about you, Drew?
I was live streaming during that first game, and I thought they played amazing.
Everybody, next time we live stream, everybody that's listening to this, you all need to be watching. Got that? Got that? You got that. Okay. So for me, I thought the Rays series was good. I think that first game was a blueprint of what the Blue Jays have to do.
It was the first and fourth games that were good.
First and fourth games.
The second and third games were meh.
And then I think Barrios has looked really good over his first 2 starts.
I agree with that.
And then Kevin Gausman as well. I think he looks pretty good. And then I think Kevin Gausman looked good. Bowden Francis is I made a Talking MLB with Frew video about that no-hitter 10-0 Bowden Francis game.
Yeah, that was not...
It was not great.
No, we couldn't get anything.
I think so. He just I think he had too much adrenaline. It was one of his first ever
the bird's the word.
It was one of his first ever major league starts. So when you get 6 innings, I don't think you can really complain.
No.
And then that Rays series was action-packed, but they didn't have any close games.
Can we talk about something?
Oh, that last night.
Justin Turner is amazing.
Okay, everybody who just heard what Drew said and Gru going, "Yup." I just want you to check.
Last night.
No, listen. I just want you to check an old podcast episode where both of these guys
we both said he was old.
We're saying how Justin Turner.
But he's amazing. Okay, I do have to say, I'm contradicting myself a while ago. He's been playing amazing.
He sure has, just as Frew predicted. Seems to happen a lot. Frew predicts something, and it happens. So yeah. And then Justin Turner's been a beast. Davis Schneider
Raking right now
is amazing. And Davis Schneider, the fact that there's a chance he doesn't play today
it's insane.
It drives me crazy.
I don't know what the Blue Jays, Ross Atkins, are kind of how they're going about organizing this lineup.
Well, Ross Atkins doesn't make the lineup.
Okay,
but
Not Davis Schneider, John
Schneider.
Yeah.
I'm getting them confused now, but that's what you meant.
Yeah, so moving on from the Rays series, because I think we've covered all there is to cover there. I think a series split with the Rays is fine.
That's good. It was going to Tropicana.
I think it's
win
good.
2 games, lose, that's fine.
Going into the House of Horrors that is Tropicana Field, I don't think we could have really asked for much more.
No.
And then the Astros, obviously I made a video about the Blue Jays getting no hit. It was a pretty sad game.
They couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they couldn't get anything going, and then Ronel Blanco, never heard of him before. In fact, I'm sure a lot of Astros fans hadn't even heard of him.
He pitched good.
It looked like one of the easiest no-hitters I've ever seen.
But, still, you can't take away the fact that,
I'm not taking it away. I'm saying that
we played terribly.
I'm saying that the Blue Jays made it look like the easiest no-hitter I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree.
The offense was clearly just non-existent. Bichette wasn't in the lineup, as I stated in a
said that
Talking
in your
MLB with
video.
Frew video.
Bichette wasn't in the lineup, and then the first at bat he took of his last night's game, he got a hit.
Yeah, Bo Bichette is a hits machine.
Yeah. I mean, I did kind of just make a video where he went 5 for 5 in his first game ever on MLB Show. So
everybody check out Drew's videos on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I promise. I'm saying this now. We'll get out with a baseball night video soon enough. Notice how I didn't put a date out on that, but eventually it will happen. And so I think you can't complain with the Rays result, but the no-hitter, it was embarrassing.
Can we talk about?
It was quite honestly an embarrassment.
I agree. Can we talk about how Jackson Holliday is not on the Orioles team?
Yeah, it amazes me. It just does not make any sense.
They told him at the beginning of spring training that if he had a good spring training, he would be on their starting roster.
Just to note, he had a great spring training.
And where is he?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea where he is. He's on the minor league squad.
AAA dominating, probably.
He is dominating. Although Ricky Tiedemann struck him out. Ricky Tiedemann did strike out Jackson Holliday. If that means anything to you guys. And then of course Vladdy. What do we think of Vladdy?
I'm liking what he looks like. I have to say, it's not perfect, but it's better.
A lot of the guys just on the team, including Vladdy, are just hitting them in the ground. We can't get the ball up.
Huh?
There was 3 double plays in last night's game.
The double plays can drive me crazy. That's a good point, Gru. I think Kiermaier grounded into a double play. Kirk is a machine, and by a machine I mean a double play machine.
Kiermaier
whether he's on the bases or at the plate. And then yeah, there's been a lot of double plays, but there's also been a lot of double plays. Our defense has turned a lot of double plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ernie Clement might be my favorite Blue Jays player. him, Davis Schneider, and Danny Jansen might all be tied for it. And then the defense, though. The defense has been killing me. 7 errors in the first 6 games. Yeah. What do you guys think of that?
No. Just no.
Just no?
Just no.
What
just
about you,
no.
Gru?
They can't be doing.
No, it's not. It's
yeah.
not acceptable.
It's almost like we have Bichette at shortstop. What?
What?
No.
Did you say?
Yeah.
No.
Everybody's talking about how Bo's improved on his fielding, and
I don't know about that.
he was pretty good at the end of the year last year. Hopefully he's good again this year, but we have not been seeing enough at shortstop. I think Ernie Clement has been an amazing defender at shortstop. That one play where he threw it across the diamond to Vladdy. Yeah. Vladdy was definitely off the base. I'm just saying that right now.
I don't think so. I think he caught it and he was bad. I think we didn't get a good camera angle. I was watching the game. I think he was on the base. If they put that in a super slow-mo from a top view.
Have you guys noticed the calls that they've been calling on the Jays though? Play.
The umpiring has been awful. The umpiring has driven me crazy.
Terrible calls in the whole season. I remember
the 4-game season. Sorry, 5. My bad. Not 6. My bad, everybody.
I remember a game when they were playing Tampa. It was just some pitches were in the strike zone that were called balls.
Yeah,
and then one other
way
pitch
out
were 2 balls out of the zone called strikes.
Guys, come on! The umpires have their bad games as well. It just always seems it just always seems to come at the expense of the Blue Jays.
It was 2 outs, top of the 8th. And
did we win the game that you're talking about?
Yeah, last night.
We did
So
win
then
the game.
why didn't
but we won the game because Davis Schneider
he was the first.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yeah, the first pitch, it was 2 balls out of the zone.
And there was a strike.
Down left, it was called a strike. If he didn't hit that home run, it could have been the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have. And the fact that Josh Hader, I
He
I
threw
heard
a
this.
slider to someone who struggles with fastball.
No, listen. I heard this on the Blue Jays Talk post game on 590 yesterday. So last year he threw 242 of his sliders. 206 of those were to right-handed hitters like David Schneider. Of those, 5 of them were hits. None of them were home runs.
Yeah.
David Schneider just hit a home run off of it.
Yeah.
What drives me crazy is that David Schneider, he knows in his post game, he said he has a hole in his swing. It's the high fastball. He said, "I'm surprised."
Why did he throw him a slider?
I'm surprised. He said, "I'm surprised he didn't throw me a fastball.
That may or
That's
may not
kind
be
of
what
my
I just
kryptonite."
said, like 3 seconds ago.
I'm quoting David Schneider. He said that the high fastball is his kryptonite. So he was so very surprised when he got a hanging slider down the middle of the plate.
He crushed it.
He sure did crush it. It was crazy. And the fact that Josh Hader, $95 million contract, one of the best closers in the league, let up a hit to David Schneider, a home run nonetheless, blew his second save attempt of the year.
Yeah, I thought he was.
He's 0 for 2 on saves this year.
He has 21K per 9.
Yeah, exactly. He has 21K per 9, which averages out to a good amount. It's like 2 strikeouts in the inning.
Yeah.
It's fascinating because with all the scouting in the world, I'm surprised that they haven't figured that out, or I don't know why he didn't throw a
high fastball.
I don't know why he didn't throw a high fastball, because as David Schneider said, it's his weakness, it's his kryptonite.
He threw him a hanging slider.
Right
down the middle.
There was a lot of hanging sliders that the Houston Astros threw that the Blue Jays just took. There was a lot.
There were a lot of hanging sliders, that is for sure. So that was a crazy game. I was listening to it on the radio. It was
I watched the
what bothered me though, it seemed as though John Schneider was managing the game for that kind of ending, because he didn't
doing a lot in that 8th inning.
He didn't put in Dalton Varsho in the outfield in that 8th inning. Yeah. He didn't. It's almost like he really wanted Schneider to get back up because he knew that there was a strong chance of him hitting a homer. Yeah. And I know that can sound I know that can sound stupid, but that's how it seemed yesterday. It seemed as though he was managing to try and get that homer.
Are you saying like he was trying to manage to get into that? Like,
I think he was trying.
Down
which
1
pitcher got pulled out
in
of
the 9?
He didn't seem to be managing
to win the game,
to try and score a ton of runs and come back.
Well, why do you think that is?
Because I think he's a smart manager. He realized that with their offense, they don't have a strong chance at that happening.
But why risk it to one person at the end of the game?
Because, like, I'm not entirely sure. I don't pretend to understand.
David Schneider isn't the magician.
He's a major. Well, who has a better chance of hitting a home run against Josh Hader? Keep in mind, Josh Hader's a lefty in the 9th inning.
I see what you mean.
Dalton Varsho or David Schneider?
Actually, that's a tough question.
Well, that's the thing, though.
I'm leaning in the middle. I don't know. Like, there's a matchup, but then Dalton Varsho has...
Neither of them have a high chance.
Yeah.
Like, it's where this offense is.
But why would you take that chance? I would just go straight at them from the beginning and try and score as many runs as possible.
Well, that's what you do until you get to the 8th inning and you're down by 1, and Vladdy is coming up in the next inning. Vladdy hit a single, and then he immediately got pinch run.
Yeah.
Varsho came into pinch run.
Nope. Someone pinch run. Varsho pinch run for Turner.
Varsho pinch ran for Vladdy. Vladdy hit a single.
Yeah.
Gru, I can assure you that Vladdy hit a single. Then he got taken out, and Dalton Varsho ran for him. Varsho was in motion on the pitch where Schneider clobbered it. So even if that didn't go out, there's a good chance the game would have been tied.
Hit, and then it was a double play, and then Justin Turner walked, and then they subbed Varsho for Turner.
No, in the 9th inning, you can go back on the highlights. Our viewers, they can also go back on the highlights. Proof that Frew is correct and Gru is incorrect. And basically, what happened? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits a single, and then Dalton Varsho comes in to pinch run.
And then on the pitch that he hits,
and then
he was in motion.
And then it was just a very, very close game.
Yeah.
So I think it's complicated because it's complicated because it's hard for John Schneider. He's like all of us. He can't predict the future, right?
I know. So I wouldn't take that. I would just play the game.
I would play the game too, but if it comes to that point, I would rather have Davis Schneider up than Dalton Varsho.
Well, how many outs were there when he hit the home run?
2 outs.
2 outs, but top 8.
Yeah.
Wait, so how?
I see. Well, but what if you have? Oh yeah. Okay, so the 2. Okay, yeah, I got it now.
How are we gonna check it?
So yeah, it was just
You're
a
both
very.
trying to prove yourself now.
Well, I know I'm correct. So.
Frew's gone to film room.
Oh yeah, okay. we can cut this.
So Vladdy. So come like here, Gru. So we have Vladdy. Here it is, top of the 9th.
Yeah,
nobody out. Single.
Vladdy, beautiful single. Yeah. Left field, right to your
So
arm.
there he goes. It's a single.
Yep.
And
It's a good
then
hit, though. It's a
almost
good
immediately
hit.
after, he gets pinch run. See? Top of the 9th, nobody out. See that?
What? Yeah, I see top.
Yeah, exactly. And then he gets pinch run.
Okay, let's see.
Does it show?
It doesn't show.
Oh, folks, we might have
It doesn't
proven
show.
it wrong here.
No, I'm correct.
Folks,
I was watching it.
I
the
can
Blue
guarantee-
Jays
look at this.
mastermind might have
Look
been
at
proven
this.
wrong here, everybody.
Look at this. So we're just coming up on these highlights, and it is about to be made clear to Gru that Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
We're not made clear.
gets pinch
Or
run.
not made clear.
I'm just saying. I'm.
That's what I told you.
I might actually be incorrect, but we're gonna check this
But
out.
it
right?
wasn't. They didn't.
Go to Turner's at bat.
Here we go.
No,
So
they
look,
will.
look at this. So we got Josh Hader
We just need to watch
on the
Vladdy.
mound. Look,
Who's on base?
what
Yeah.
on earth?
That's
Dalton
Dalton.
Varsho gets
That's
pinch run
Dalton
for
Varsho.
Vladdy. Or no, Vladdy gets
Yes. You're
pinch run
right.
by Dalton Varsho.
Yeah, no, that's Dalton Varsho. That's Dalton Varsho.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's Varsho down there.
who's
He
number
got subbed in
4?
for Vladdy.
Okay, if
we're
one of
Vladdy?
our viewers,
we're
if one of
Vladdy.
our viewers knows what happened,
Please.
type it in the Q&A
do
section
exactly.
and send us a link to prove your point. And then until that, the debate is closed. You understand that, Gru?
Yes.
Okay.
You
So,
want
anyways,
the debate.
thank- So thank you everybody for tuning in to this episode of Blue Jays Buzz. Let's go Blue Jays! Blue Jays Buzz, we're out!